guys, China in town here, and we are back with a new video of Tailor Tales. So if you guys, excuse me. Okay, so I just got done eating like a whole bag of M&Ms. So if I'm belchy, I'm sorry. But if you've been out of the loop for the past couple days or so, the past week, I'd say, I recently just uploaded chapter 1 of Dimitri's route because we're done with Neil. And if you're interested in watching Neil's route, I have a whole playlist and I'll leave the link in the description for that. Dimitri's, for chapter 1, it's 2 parts. So please, if you're able to, watch both. And I hope you guys enjoy that chapter. I did. And so immediately after playing that, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to record chapter 2. We're going to get into it. So I hope everyone's having a good day so far and everyone's been doing okay and doing good. I've been munching on snacks all day and just been recording and running errands. So it's been a pretty productive day, I'd say, for myself. But we're going to get into it. So we're going to do chapter 2 of Dimitri's route. Ooh, it's so expensive! Ah! I thought it would have went back to being cheap again because the first couple chapters for Neil's route, it was so cheap. But now it's like getting expensive and expensive. I'm like, okay, I understand I got a lot of money now, but still. Lately, I feel a little ignored by Alex. You don't say. I already predicted it, girl. I already told you. See, I be knowing. It's little things like canceling a date because he has a lot of reports to write, simply staying home to study, or because he already made plans with friends. We haven't even been together for a year and it already feels like he doesn't want to spend as much time with me. Usually this happens when you've been together for years, not when the relationship is still fresh. Then again, Alex is my first long-term boyfriend, so I don't have much to go on. I'm still a bit inexperienced. So wait, yeah, she did say that they've only been dating for a few months. But I'm just like, dang, that's the longest relationship you've had so far? Well, Pooper's better than me because I haven't had any, so, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm so lonely. That doesn't change the fact that I'm feeling a little bit neglected. Ooh. However, today, Alex invited me over to his parents' house to hang out over the weekend. Watch some movies, he said. So I ring the doorbell, excited to see my boyfriend again. When the door opens, it's Dimitri that greets me. He looks surprised to see me.
Oh.
Hello, Pooper, he greets me politely. Oh, Dimitri's so cute. Come on, y'all. We gotta be honest here. Hey, Dimitri, I'm here for Alex, I say. Dimitri moves over to let me inside the house. Alexander left about a half an hour ago, though, he says. Oh, maybe he went to go get some snacks for the movies we're going to watch, I explain, hoping that really is what Alex is doing. Dimitri shakes his head. No, I'm pretty sure he went to go see some friends. What? Are you serious? My heart drops into my stomach, and I quickly take out my cell phone. I start to call Alex, nervously waiting in front of Dimitri at the front door. He's not really ditching me, is he? He's the one that invited me over. The phone rings a couple of times before Alex picks up. Yo, I can hear Alex's voice, but it's hard to make out it's him because I can hear party music on the background. Alex, are you at some club? I accuse him. Eric invited me over for the night. I couldn't really turn him down. See, his girlfriend broke up with him, so I'm cheering him up. Sorry, but I'll have to cancel tonight's date, he yells into the cell phone. But you asked me to come over. I'm already here. I can hear multiple people talking in the background. Some of them are women, and I can feel the jealousy well up inside of me. Oh, well, just gotta hang out with my brother or something. It's his birthday anyway. I gotta go. Have fun. Wow. So wait, you mean to wow, That's a lot to take in. I'm going to be honest about it. That's wrong. That is just wrong. So first, you talking about saying oh, well, my friend's girlfriend broke up with him, so I need to help him out and cheer him up. So I'm going to go to the club with him. And then you leave your brother at home by himself. Talk about, it's his birthday. Have fun. What? Are you serious? Oh my gosh, this guy is... Like, I don't even think Nail would be this rude. Like, where's the communication in this relationship? That's all I want to know. Like, who does that, really? I feel bad for both of them. They both got ditched. It's actually, like, Dimitri got ditched on his birthday, and what's her name got ditched for a date. Like, wow. Alex hangs up, and I stand there, staring at the cell phone in my hands, completely emotionless. It's not the first time he blew me off, but why does it hurt so bad to be rejected by your own boyfriend? He ran as soon as some other friend invited him over, even though he had plans with me. This sucks so much. I'm almost about to cry in front of Dimitri. Are you alright? Dimitri asks me, noticing the painful expressions I'm making. No, I don't think so, I answer honestly. Alex is partying at some club when he's supposed to be here with me. Dimitri bites his lip as if he's trying to find the words to cheer me up, but finds it hard to say anything at all. I guess that makes two of us, he says, his voice tinged with some bitterness. My parents were supposed to throw me a birthday party, but they forgot. See, wow, that is so wrong. I feel so bad for Dimitri. What kind of, wow. But they forgot, and they're out having their own date. Jeez. Oh, right. Alex had mentioned something about Dimitri's birthday. It's your birthday today? I ask. Dimitri slowly nods his head as he puts his hand into his pockets. Turned 17 today. I take in a deep breath. I'm not going to let this get to me. This stuff with Alex. I try to put on a cheerful face in front of Dimitri. Well then, happy birthday! I congratulate him and lean in to give him a kiss on the cheek. Ugh, why? See, I'm calling the police, pooper. I am calling 911, kissing on kid. Bro, wow, that wasn't even it. I understand that's his birthday, but you gotta relax. You got to relax. Dimitri's blue eyes fly wide open as my lips make contact with his skin. That's not your kid. Wow. When I pull back, there's a pink blush on his cheeks and he's awkwardly avoiding my eyes. Thanks, he says nervously. I'm sorry, I don't come bearing any gifts with me or anything. Dimitri shakes his head. No, it's fine. I wasn't even expecting you to be here in the first place. Anyways, do you want to sit down? I nod my head. Might as well take a small break here before I head back home. Besides, I feel a little bad for Dimitri as well, who's all alone on his birthday. We both sit down on the couch, and it reminds me a little bit of the first time we met each other in his house. It does sound kind of rough, though. Your parents ditching you on your birthday. Well, same to you. My brother ditched you. I'm sorry for having a brother like that. I swallow my words and look down, hurt welling up inside my heart again. Not like you can help it, I say, but lately he's been blowing me off way more often. I wonder if I did something wrong. No, he's the wrong one. I'm not quite sure why I'm opening up about this to Dimitri, but I feel like if I keep it all inside of me, it'll spill over. You didn't! Dimitri suddenly exclaims, Don't blame yourself for things my brother does. He's always doing things like this. Things like what? The brunette takes his time trying to answer me, a look of conflict gracing his face. I mean, not going through with his promises. Yeah, he's always breaking them or forgetting them. I do recall that this is quite an issue with Alex. There has been a few times where he said he'd wait for me at a college until I was done to pick me up, but then was never anywhere in sight, leaving me to wait for him until I get fed up and called him. See, I had to deal with friends like that. Oh my gosh. Those people, yeah, that's just, you don't even give people like that a second chance. Don't even try. Oh my goodness. Turns out he simply forgot and started doing something else. Ew, yeah, those flaky, I can't stand a flaky person. Oh my gosh. Then there's the canceled dates, of course, like the one today. I sigh. I guess I can't expect much from Alex. So break up with him, please. Before we get into chapter 17 and you still talking about some Alex. I'm like, girl, we just got over Neil and his just the way he just carried his whole life. And now we're just back at it with Alex. I'm like, this is supposed to be Dimitri's route. What's this grown man Alex got to do with anybody? The more we talk about Alex, the sadder I feel. So I try to change the subject. So, about your birthday, is there any cake? I'd like some cake right now and drown myself in my sorrows. My mom was supposed to bake one for me, but she forgot, he says with a sad look on his face. That's, wow. Wow, he makes it sound like Alex's parents are pretty awful at parenting. I never noticed this kind of behavior towards Alex, though. And well, there goes my plan of drowning myself in cake. I wonder if there are any stores open this time of night, or perhaps. Why don't we bake one, I suggest, if you've got all the ingredients for it, that is. You can make cakes? Dimitri asks, his eyes almost sparkling. I can try, I say with a chuckle. Don't expect too much from me. I've only done it a couple times before. Baking a cake would be a really good distraction from my troubles, so I really don't mind. Besides, I don't have any plans for tonight, so I might as well try to cheer up Dimitri. Yeah, my mom is a pastry chef. I'm sure she's still got all the ingredients stored away in the kitchen. Dimitri gets up from the couch, beckoning me to follow him into the kitchen. Aww. Dimitri starts opening up the kitchen cabinets, looking through them one by one, and gathers a bunch of flour, sugar, eggs, and other cake decoration materials. Wow, I didn't know he'd actually have all the stuff on hand. Then again, his mother is a pastry chef. I remember Alex mentioning it once. We even visited the store together and had a cute date. I try not to think too much about Alex. Girl, you keep saying that. And I give Dimitri my full attention. As he stands there trying an apron around his waist, I realize Dimitri is way more into it than I am. Dimitri, are you perhaps good at baking cakes? He looks a bit bashful and nods his head. I've watched my mom a lot, so yes, I'm kind of good at it. Well then, here I am, being all confident about baking a cake when Dimitri could probably wipe the floor with me in terms of skill. Might as well let him take the reins. Yeah, why didn't he just make his own cake? Oh, wait, it's his birthday. That would be so dumb. Like, how you gonna make me make my own cake on my own birthday? Wow. Alright, considering my experience at baking cakes is at a total of 2 cakes in a lifetime, same, I think it's best if you take the lead. Why don't you teach me some tricks? His face, I'm weak. That suggestion seems to have hit the mark because Dimitri is grinning from ear to ear and he quickly starts pulling out all of the utensils that we need. He walks... Oh, excuse me. See, I'm telling you guys, I'm snacking over here. He walks over to me holding another apron. Here, he says, turn around. Flour gets everywhere and I don't want you to dirty your pretty clothes. I feel myself blush at the unintentional compliment on my own work. I am wearing my own clothing after all, but Dimitri doesn't know that. I turn around for him. Thanks. I actually made them. I may not be the best baker in the world, but I'm pretty good at tailoring and such. Dimitri throws the apron over my head, and the fabric slowly falls around me. He used the ends to tie it around my waist, being very careful and gentle about it. I remember Alexander did mention you were majoring in fashion design. That's really cool you make your own clothes. Dimitri gives one final pull on the apron and it sits snugly around my waist. He carefully tugs on my apron and I spin around to face him. It's kind of odd how I ended up like this, bearing an apron around my waist, helping out Dimitri baking a cake when I should have been watching movies with my boyfriend. But he canceled at the last minute. So I guess this is what I'll be doing tonight. Alright, Dimitri, lead the way, I encourage him. We start to work on getting all the dry ingredients together in the bowl first. Dimitri shows me that you need to stiff the flour so that it won't form any lumps. and to use a food processor for grinding down the sugar into an almost powder-like substance. Dimitri is so engrossed in showing me the ropes that even I get pulled into the enthusiasm, slowly but surely forgetting about the pain in my heart. As you should! Soon enough, we're mixing the flour together with eggs and a small mushroom cloud spraying from the bowl. I sneeze in response, and at the same time, Dimitri yelps out loud. Ugh. Dimitri, what's wrong? He's rubbing his eyes. Some flour got into my contacts. He's wincing like he's in pain, and I can see a tear escaping from his right eye. I'm sorry, but I have to take them out. I'll be right back. Dimitri leaves the kitchen. As I wait around for Dimitri to come back, I continue to mix the cake batter using the mixer. Hope Dimitri's okay. Getting flour in your contacts feels like it would hurt. Footsteps coming down the stairs can be heard behind me, so I turn around and see Dimitri walk back into the kitchen. He's wearing his glasses. Oh wow, that brings me back. Now he looks just like that time we met 4 years ago. When he was 13, I can't get over that. That's wild. Under my gaze, Dimitri shifts uncomfortably on the spot. He starts. I think they suit him. They look good. Well, no, he looks better without the glasses. So I'll tell me, let's be a little nostalgic here. Oh, sorry. The way you look right now is exactly as back then. During that rainy day. Dimitri gulps and his cheeks turn a bit pinkish. Oh, please don't tell me he's remembering my bra or anything. I hope not. I keep forgetting about that. Ooh. I've changed since then, he trails off. I was only 13 back then. Right. It's still weird to think that Dimitri was actually 13. I was 17, and I thought you were my age, I chuckle. Dimitri's eyebrow lifts in surprise. Really? So they're like 4 years apart. That's not a big age gap. Okay. Yeah, you looked way more mature. I feel a bit silly for mistaking your age like that. It's not silly, Dimitri mumbles. So now I'm the age you were when we first met, huh? Before I can answer, Dimitri turns on the mixer, and the sound of the electric motor fills the room. Flour lifts into the air once more, and I quietly stand there and watch him work. A little while later, and we've got ourselves some cake batter, and I help Dimitri pour it into the mold. After that, Dimitri puts it in the oven, and all we have to do is wait. Both take off our aprons in silence and start cleaning up the kitchen a bit while the cake is baking in the oven. It fills the entire house up with a delicious aroma. It's making me hungry. I'm a bit impressed that he's able to do all this. Must be nice having a pastry chef for a mom. I'm sure she would bake their own cake every single birthday. Well, not this one, because she wanted to go on a date on his birthday. Who does that? Except for now, I guess. I do feel for poor Dimitri that they've forgotten. Right, I wonder why that is, but I don't want to try to pry into their family business. Yeah, can we not try to do that? Please don't. We already did enough of that Neil's route. I'm sorry. No more family, no more. Now we wait for a half an hour. My eyes flicker over towards his hair again, this time even wider than before. It's got flour sprinkled all over. I giggle at the sight. He looks kind of adorable like that. You look funny. You've got flour in your hair, I say. Before Dimitri can say anything, I take a step closer to him to bridge the gap between us, his deep blue eyes staring at me in shock. I lift my arm to be able to run my fingers through his silky smooth hair, ruffle it up, shaking out all the flour, which falls down freshly like freshly fallen snow. As finishing touch, I blow his forehead to clear it from any flour as well. There, all clean. Dimitri awkwardly adjusts his glasses, which have gone crooked as I was messing up his hair. There's an expression on his face that I can't quite read. Thanks. I grin at him in return. No problem. Girl, stop. I'm happy that Dimitri was here today. Otherwise, I would have simply gone home and felt rotten for the entire night. At least now I don't have to think about Alex. Instead, I can enjoy eating cake with his little brother. As we wait for the cake, I talk about my dreams of starting a boutique and making my own clothes. Dimitri listens to every word I say carefully. It's nice to be able to talk to someone who listens. I mean, at college, I talk to my best friend, Sarah, but it's nice to have another person that listens. Alex, while supportive, tends to zone out when I talk about fashion. It leaves me a little sad sometimes to not be able to talk about my passion in life. Well, maybe it's because he doesn't really fully understand it, because that's not what, of course, it's going to be different because he probably doesn't know much about fashion himself. So obviously, maybe to her, it seems like that he's zoning out, but it's just kind of like, I don't know what that means. What do these terms even mean, girl? Eventually, the cake's ready, and we both have fun decorating it before we take a slice and enjoy the fruits of our labor. We talked some more until we're both stuffed with cake. Dimitri did a fine job baking this cake. It was perfect. Eventually, I noticed it's getting late, and I should probably head back home. Thanks for the cake, Dimitri. It was delicious. Hey, I can't take all the credit. You helped as well. I wouldn't really count mixing with an electric mixer helping. Dimitri was the one that measured all the ingredients to his exact weight and combined them all into a beautiful angel cake. Anyways, I should head home now. It's pretty late. Okay, let me walk you out. Dimitri leads the way out of the kitchen and into the living room. I was supposed to be watching movies on that couch right now along with... Oh my gosh, stop talking about Alex. Oh my gosh. If she don't break up with him in the next chapter, I'm done. Along with Alex, but I guess the night had different plans. It wasn't so bad. I did have fun with Dimitri as long as I stopped thinking about Alex. Thank you for sticking around, Dimitri says in a small whisper. I know Alexander stood you up and all, but I'm glad you kept me company because of it. At least my birthday doesn't suck completely. He smiles broadly. Exactly. I can't help but smile back at him. He's so cute. I wish I had siblings. Well, I'm glad I was able to help out just a little, I say. Anyways, have a good night, Dimitri. Good night, Pooper, he says with the rose-colored cheeks. Finally leave and go back to the dorms. Oh wow, what's going on? When I arrive at my dorm room, Sarah, my roommate, isn't there yet. I'm all alone. I sigh and flop down on the bed. I call Alex one more time. The phone keeps ringing, but he doesn't pick up. I sigh. I guess he's simply enjoying himself with his friends instead of me. I fall asleep with the cell phone in my hand. Did you end the call though? I'm weak. The next morning, I woke up by a text. I groggily check the screen of my phone and see that an unknown number has sent me a text. Still half asleep, I sit up straight and open up the text. Dotting. What? What is this? It's a screenshot of a conversation between Alex and someone else on a dating app. That's definitely him in the profile picture, at least. I read their conversation. Oh, wow. Let me see. Looking sexy in that dress. How about you wear it for me, B? You'll need to buy me a drink first. How about Leslie's at 6 tonight? You're lucky you're hot. Sure, I'll come. Wow. The timestamps on this conversation, it's from yesterday. My stomach is tired in one anxious knot as I mull this over. This is a screenshot of Alex setting up a date with some girl over a popular dating app. And I think he went to go see her last night, canceling my date with him. No way. See, that's what I was like, he's cheating. That's an excuse. No way. There's just no way. This has to be fake. I quickly type in a message. Who are you? What is this? My hands are shaking as I hold my cell phone. I don't know what to do. Is this real? Is Alex really meeting up with girls? But screenshots can be faked, right? My phone buzzes, and while there's no answer to my questions, the person did send another screenshot, and I immediately look away when I see its contents. Is it nudes? These are indecent pictures. Okay, it's nudes, yeah. It's Alex talking to another girl in a sexual way. He's sending naked pictures of himself to her. There's no doubt about those pictures. Those are all him. These screenshots, they're real. See, I would beat his ass. Oh my gosh. I'd be like, bro, pull up for real. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm like, nah, I'm about to text. I'm gonna call him and be like, I'm done. Click. Be cool with it. I feel like I'm going to throw up. Instead, I start to cry. Sarah wakes up from my silent sobbing. What's wrong, Pooper? Why are you crying? Hearing her asking me why I'm crying makes me cry even harder as I realize this is not some nightmare I'm in. This is real. I show Sarah my phone and she quickly reads it over. What the hell? Is this Alex? Seriously? Tell me it's fake, Sarah. Tell me he's not cheating on me, I beg her. Sarah is looking just as shell-shocked as I feel, but she gives me one of the hardest looks I've seen on her face. I'm sorry. I think this is real. But who sent it? I want to know who sent those messages. Was it the girl that was texting him? Who was it? Was it Neil? I knew it. Sarah pulls me into a hug, and I feel myself giving into my tears. Alex, what did you do? Now, I was not expecting all that at the end. That really caught me for a floozy. Jeez. And we're like already like we're gonna start chapter 3. Goodness grief. I mean, I kind of already knew from the jump that I'm like, nah, he's probably at the club messing with some girls. Like, nobody goes to the club to hang out with their friends or like friends and stuff like. Nobody really does that. Come on now. Like, yeah, I knew from the jump. Like, yeah, he's probably cheating on her. So I mean, that's just unfortunate though. That sucks. But yeah, I'll be like, bro, I'm done with you. She need to let him go. What's gonna happen next with me and Dimitri? Like, geez, this is so bittersweet and sad. Like, goodness grief. But that was chapter 2 of Dimitri's route. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I sure did, as always. I love Tailor Tales. I love what this game is doing and how, it just makes me happy, honestly. Like, it's just a really cool game. And I definitely feel it deserves way more hype and appreciation. And shout out to Celiana for creating this game. She definitely puts a lot of work into this game, a lot of efforts. And so I will leave all that information in the description. You can go to her Patreon and donate to her and even buy Tailor Tales Plus on her Patreon. So, hey, a little goes a long way. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please definitely like, comment on how you felt about everything, this chapter, about her keep mentioning Alex, even though Alex is a little brat and a loser. Most importantly, share and subscribe for more. And I will see you guys in the next video.